So hi guys and welcome to my YouTube channel. In today's video I am going to be talking about the programs that are currently running in our lives, and I think by the end of this video I will ask you, what program are you currently running on? Now I will start the video by defining the meaning of a program, and before I start, let me give a warning. Today is a very windy day and I'm shooting outside, so you are gonna have like wind in my video. Sometimes you're gonna pardon me guys. Anyway, so what is the definition of a program? Yeah, according to the dictionary. Now, a program is a set of instructions in code that control the operations or functions of a computer. That is the noun definition. Now, the verb definition is to give a computer a set of instructions to make it perform a particular task. So that is the definition of a program according to the dictionary. Now, guys, I want you to understand one thing. Just the way computers can be programmed, so then can we too be programmed. I was saying that our minds work just like computers, just like the way you can program a computer, so too can our minds be programmed. As a matter of fact, I believe that computers are nothing but a copy of our brains, of our minds. So I said that you can be programmed like a computer through repeated inputs, conditioning, and reinforcement, and this ultimately shapes how we think, feel, and behave. I want to dive a little bit into these inputs, conditioning, and reinforcement to show you how exactly that you can be programmed. Now, inputs, information. This is information that is coming into your brain, and just like a computer receives data, our minds too receive information, that is data, through experiences, education, media, social interactions, and this is how your brain inputs information. Now we also have the process of processing, and the mind processes the information that has been input, and then therefore forming beliefs and thoughts patterns. And then there is the output based on the beliefs that and the thought patterns that the brain has formed, the mind has formed. We then act, we act according to according to the beliefs in our head. So based on the beliefs that we have acquired, the mind then directs our behavior. So we have input, processing, and output, and then we have reinforcement. So positive feedback from your actions then reinforce the belief, making it stronger, and negative feedback from your actions then make you know that this behavior is certain kind of bad, and it discourages you from believing that belief. So reinforcement, it's called like a reinforcement loop. It solidifies the programming within you, and just like a computer can be reprogrammed, then too can our minds be reprogrammed. And how I'll explain this is just like updating a software. The mind can be reprogrammed by consciously changing the inputs and processing. Consciously changing the inputs and the processing. If you introduce new ideas or challenge old behaviors, you can alter your mental code over time. Now, all of that explanation, the input, processing, output, reinforcement, and reprogramming, this is me trying to relate how our computer and our minds work. It's trying to show you that our minds are like computers that can also be programmed. So minds like computers can be programmed by the information it regularly receives and processes. And I think one of the best ways to explain this is by advising you to go and watch the animation movie Inside Out. I think they kind of explain it very well, showing you how our minds take input, process, and output information, right? How like our minds work like computers. Now, so one thing, after explaining all of this, now one thing I want everybody to understand who watches this video is that each and every one of us, it does not matter who you are, each and every one of us is programmed. Each and every one of us has a program that is running in their mind, whether you're conscious of it or not. There is a program that is currently running you. And most of the times, the beliefs we hold, the thoughts that we have, the actions that we do, the words that we talk are mostly not our own. They are of this program or this conditioning, if I may call it that, that we have acquired over time, you know, through this programming. Now, there are different programs that run within us. There is parental programming, there is peer programming, there is school programming, there is religious programming, there is media programming, there is governmental programming, there is cultural programming, there is social programming. They are all different categories of programming that run within us. I'm telling you, our minds are like these supercomputers. So there are different programs that are running inside your brain. And the sad thing I have to say is that our programming begins at childhood, very young, even before we are aware of our own existence. And this goes on all the way from childhood to adulthood. All throughout your life, you have been programmed. Now, for you, you might just think this is what happens, this is what is normal, this is what goes on. But basically, not really. Maybe it is the way you think it is, but in real sense, you are programmed. You are running on somebody else's program. In today's video, I won't dive very deep into these types of programming, the peer, parental, school. I won't dive deep into these types of programming. I will do that in another video. This video was just about making you conscious that there's a program that is running within you, trying to show you how our minds have been programmed. I don't know if I've done such a good job there, but this is practically a video telling you about that. And so today I want to end this video by asking you, what program are you currently running on? It does not matter whether you're conscious of it or not. It does not matter whether you are aware or not. At the end of the day, you should know that there is a program that is operating within you. Now, whether that program is your own or somebody else's program, now that is up to you to figure it out. So I will end this video by asking you what program you're currently running on, and I will also end this video by telling you to be conscious. You know, you have to be conscious, you have to be aware of the things that you consume. And when I say the things that you consume, I only do not mean things that you eat. I also mean things that you watch, things that you listen to, people you interact with, the environment that is around you. You have to be very conscious of these things, because at the end of it all, you have to understand all of these are programs, and all of these things that we interact with, they program us in one way or another, and you have to be aware of that. That's just it from me, guys. Have a lovely day. Bye bye.